Hello and welcome back. Thanks for being with me. Today I will show you the progress I've made. But first, I have been a little bit silent the last few weeks or so. That's because I had relatively strong COVID-19. I mean, it's that time of the year again, so we will see where this goes. At first I will show you some CoreXY modifications I've made. Then some slider modifications, also the long-awaited powder pump, some material upgrades and the end stop stuff. But first, here's my old screw case, and here's the new screw case I received via Amazon from one of you. I have never thought anybody would really use this, and now this box just arrived on my doorstep, and yeah, thank you Hendrik for sending me stuff that I need to build the printer. Now we're gonna talk about the new design for the CoreXY mechanism. All files are obviously linked down below in the Discord, so if you want to use them or modify them, feel free to do so. I've also made some new slider parts for the powder squeegee mechanism. I've turned the linear rails so it works better with the electromagnets from the top. I've also printed some new parts for the Z-axis. They are now using less filament and are easier to print. Now we're gonna home all axes. They now have end stops. I first thought of using sensorless homing, but this didn't work well for me in the first test, so here you go. Now we're gonna talk about the powder pump and why I've decided to not use it. At first, here you have the blueprint file of my initial idea. It works with pressure that gets built up with an air pump and one of these food-grade sealed-up containers. And this pushes the powder with the outlet on the bottom side up to the dispenser and the valve. And yeah, that actually worked kind of good, but it addresses some other problems. You can see again the dispensing unit that is still built on the printer, but I'm working on a completely different approach for the new version. You can screenshot this drawing if you want to think about how we can make this better. Yeah, the problem is I should have known antistatic build-up. The old version I've had used PTFE tubing inside the squeegee and those kind of worked, but the powder pump thing, it brings a lot more antistatic problems inside the print chamber. So the solution is basically to ground the complete machine, every single part. And I will test a few materials for the new slider, including brass, aluminium and copper. I've also made some filament changes. At first I've purchased some of the PA-CF, but I was not happy with the print results. I've come across the new Bamboo Lab PPS-CF that's very good with higher temperatures, but I don't wanna sell my kidney. I've looked at other filament. I mean, the stuff is great, but it's just damn expensive. I've come across some PA6GF also from Bamboo Lab, which is relatively new. You can see in the datasheet that this stuff is good for our use case for around about 185 degrees Celsius, and it's more printer friendly than other stuff and way cheaper at 45 to 50 euros per kilogram. We need, if you remember, like 80 degrees for the chamber temp for PA12 to print, so it's fine for now, but later we will maybe need something else if we want to print some more technical powders. So after that, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Special thanks to my supporters. And peace out.